I'm meteorologist Herr Marchetti. This is Monday, October 7th, and this is going to be a very busy week for marine interests along the eastern seaboard as we get a major storm developing, and it is going to cause havoc, especially from Virginia Beach all the way up into probably Portland, Maine. And it's going to be a pretty good storm that's going to produce high winds and also rough seas and high swells and high waves. So be wary of that's coming up. And so if you're venturing out this week, you need to know that you got a bad storm coming this week as well. This morning, cold front is extending from New York State down into the Tennessee Valley. Small craft advisories are out all up and down the coast this morning, and even a marine warning this morning for thunderstorms just off of NASA Space Center this morning. And there might be some more thunderstorms down there today, as a lot of thunderstorms and showers are starting to develop from North Carolina all the way down to Florida as this whole big storm gets its act together. And it does have tropical origins. So, some of these thunderstorms down here across Florida are going to be pretty nasty. If you look at, I want to show you something. This is kind of cool. Again, let's see my forecast on. This is the wave height forecast that is coming up for this week with the storm. All right, it takes a little bit to load up here this morning, but you can see it's got high waves right offshore. These are like almost 20-foot waves here, and it's got high waves all the way up into coastal New England, all the way down through Long Island, and all the way down to Virginia Beach. This is a lot of wave action that's going to be coming in, folks, across that area. So you can see the storm is really going to be a big storm, a wide storm, and producing a lot of wind and wave problems here. So there will be probably storm warnings being issued up and down the northeast coastline, as well as the mid-Atlantic coastline coming up. All right, so let's dismiss that, and we'll go on to the satellite picture this morning and take a look at things and try to go over where everything is this morning. This is the storm developing down in here, okay? And it's been sitting out there for a few days now, and you can see they still have a lot of tropical air coming up. Part of what's down in here is going to come up into it as well, and then the cold front you can see coming in from the west is going to merge. So everything's going to merge right in through here during the course of the next, I guess, 72 hours, and produce a pretty good storm system. The surface map this morning, again, we got the cold front that's coming through with a lot of rain and thunderstorms along it. That's going to cause the small craft advisories to be out all up and down the coast. And just to show you the storm that we got, this is off the our computer models. You can see this is by Tuesday evening. A couple low centers here up along the eastern seaboard, and one here and one down in here. But already the winds are coming on shore, and pretty strong winds coming on shore already from Long Island all the way down through Virginia Beach and the Outer Banks of North Carolina. Then we get to this will be Thursday morning. The storm's starting to consolidate pretty far off the coast, but the wind field is so big and the wave action is so big, you're going to have wind and waves all the way up against the coastline from New England through New Jersey down through Virginia Beach and the Outer Banks. And I can show you that here in a second. Then we get to, this is the wind field. There's the wind field I want to show you. This is the wind field around the storm on Thursday morning, and you can see you got 30-knot winds, 20 to 30-knot winds from Cape Cod through Long Island, down through Atlantic City, all the way down through Ocean City, Maryland, down through the Outer Banks here. And along with the wind, you're going to have high waves and large swells coming as well. So, venturing out into the ocean, you're going to encounter very stormy conditions as well as heavy rains, low visibilities, fog, You name it, the storm's going to bring it, except for snow. It's not going to bring any snow with it, okay? But you can only imagine that with 30-knot winds, that even tropical storm force gusts is possible out to Nantucket, through the south coast of New England, through the eastern end of Long Island. They could get some tropical storm force gusts. This is one of our wind and wave models that we show, and you can see the seriousness up here through coastal New England down through the mid-Atlantic states here of the wind and wave issues that'll be going on. And again, it's a big storm, so it's covering areas from Maine all the way down to the coastal South Carolina. So again, folks, for marine interest, this is a serious situation. Keep an eye on for the NOAA reports that'll be coming out on the storm warnings and any other kind of warnings that'll be issued for the storm. Things will get worse as the week progresses, and it looks like we get to the Thursday, Friday time period is when we're going to have to deal with the storm the most. By Saturday, I think the storm is moving out to sea, and there'll just be some leftover swells to deal with by then. All right, that's it. I'll keep you up to date. I'm meteorologist here in New York City.